Every time you make a payment, a complex system is at work behind scenes. Visa and Mastercard are the dominant players in this payment landscape globally. Their payment rails facilitate transactions across the world seamlessly always. Merchant fees are a key component of their revenue generation model essentially. Network effects drive the growth of their payment ecosystems rapidly over time. The more merchants and users that join, the more valuable the network becomes obviously. Global transaction volume is a critical factor in their toll collection process daily. Data centers around the world support the vast payment processing infrastructure quietly. Startup teams are working to innovate and disrupt this established payment order potentially. New technologies like tap-to-pay terminals are changing the payment experience fundamentally. Online payment systems are also evolving to meet the growing demand for convenience always. The payment pipeline is a complex and fascinating system that underpins modern commerce entirely. At the heart of the payment pipeline lies a network effect. Visa and Mastercard's tolls are fueled by their vast merchant networks. Each new merchant that joins the network increases its value. This, in turn, attracts more consumers to use their cards. The payment rails, owned by Visa and Mastercard, facilitate transactions. Merchant fees, a percentage of each transaction, generate revenue. The more transactions that occur, the higher the revenue streams. Global transaction volume has been increasing steadily over time. Startups and small businesses are integrating payment systems rapidly. Data centers, like the ones used by Visa and Mastercard, process transactions. The code that underpins these systems is complex and highly secure. The network effect creates a self-reinforcing cycle of growth for Visa and Mastercard. Merchant fees are the primary revenue source for Visa and Mastercard's toll empire. Every transaction incurs a small fee, paid by the merchant to the payment processor. These fees are typically a percentage of the transaction amount, plus a fixed charge. Merchants factor these fees into their pricing, passing the cost to consumers indirectly. The payment rails, owned by Visa and Mastercard, facilitate these transactions globally. Network effects drive growth, as more merchants and consumers join the system. The resulting increase in transaction volume boosts revenue for the payment giants. Data centers, like the ones powering Visa's network, process thousands of transactions per second. Startup teams, like the one gathered around the whiteboard, strive to innovate within this ecosystem. Online payment systems, such as those used on mobile phones, rely on these underlying rails. Merchant checkout systems, from retail counters to e-commerce platforms, integrate with Visa and Mastercard's networks. The complex interplay of merchant fees, network effects, and global transaction volume drives the toll empire's massive revenue streams. Behind the scenes, data centers play a crucial role in processing transactions. Server farms enable seamless interactions between merchants and payment networks. Visa and Mastercard's tolls are essentially a fee for facilitating these interactions. These fees are typically a small percentage of the transaction amount. Data centers house rows of servers that store and process transaction data. Each server is equipped with sophisticated software to handle high volumes. Tap-to-pay terminals and online payment systems rely on these servers. Merchant checkout systems integrate with the payment network's infrastructure. Network effects come into play as more merchants and users join the system. The resulting global transaction volume drives the toll empire's revenue. Startup teams often analyze these dynamics to innovate and compete. By understanding the payment pipeline, businesses can optimize their operations. As fintech innovation accelerates, traditional payment rails face disruption. New technologies like AI optimize transaction processing and security. Visa and Mastercard invest heavily in emerging tech to stay competitive. Startup teams develop novel payment solutions, threatening the status quo. Merchant fees, a key revenue stream, may decrease with new payment options. Network effects, however, continue to favor established payment giants. Global transaction volume growth drives demand for efficient payment systems. Data center servers process vast amounts of payment data daily. Cloud-based infrastructure supports scalable and secure payment processing. Analysis suggests that hidden mechanics of the payment pipeline are evolving. Payment industry dynamics are being reshaped by technological advancements. Understanding these changes is crucial for businesses to optimize operations. If you enjoyed this story, please like the video and subscribe for more.